I was good, y'all. Welcome to episode 19 of Floor Talk. Hold up, physique check. Just like that.
Skinny bitch.
Jay Cutler's shaking right now, bro. You don't want the smoke for real.
What?
Man, what a leg day, bro. Weekend's already come to an end. That's crazy, bro. Like, here, man. But just gotta hold on 3 more weeks till Thanksgiving break. So until then, just gotta thug it out the best I can. We're all in this together. So if you're not already subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Like, you're missing out on like top tier like advice. So definitely hit that subscribe button if you're new here. New videos every week. I guess I'll give y'all a little update on my life. The time got changed last night, and dude, like, that's the dumbest thing to me. Like, why do we even do that if it's gonna go back how it was in March? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make sense. It's always like that, those first couple of days, like after the time changes, it's like in my head, I'm like, it's technically like this time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What?
give me the facts in chat if y'all know what I'm talking about. But as for the 10 out of 10 blonde, well, I'm carrying that conversation harder than ChatGPT's carrying my grades right now, bro. Like I was preaching in my last video, man, just literally shrug it off and I'm just continuing on my journey.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
And I know like the stars are gonna align like one of these days, and I'm not just giving my heart out to anyone. But yeah, besides the point, today I want to talk about like overcoming lust. That's something a lot of us deal with. Once you become a teenager, even like well into your 20s. Like I feel like that's a huge struggle.
A few moments later.
As I was saying, lust is like a big thing a lot of young guys deal with nowadays, and it's something that I really struggled with growing up. Like as soon as I hit like 13, 14, like y'all know what I'm talking about, bro.
What do you mean by that?
How do I say this? You start discovering some things. Let's put it that way. Your brain starts getting like sexualized, especially like in this generation with access to like all these like websites and shit and like OnlyFans and all this and like Instagram. Like our brains have become so like sexualized, and that's just turned into like a rise in like simps, these women being like put on a pedestal just for like being revealing. You know what I'm saying? You just develop these like addictions. Trust me, I've spent my fair share of time on Instagram Explore page, bro.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like if you know, you know. But and it's tough to like escape this addiction and kind of like trying to desexualize your brain. Like it's definitely not easy. I'd say like just try to delete like all those triggers. Like over time these urges just like wear off. A big thing in that I had the other day, I was running through this park, and I see this father and his son, and they were like playing in like a leaf pile. It was just like so wholesome. I could not but like smile. And at that moment I was just thinking about my future, wife and kids, and how I'm so excited to play with them and just be the best father I can be. And like that's just so motivating as a man. And it's like once you get to the point where you're so focused on that, doing things for like your future family, like all these like urges and like these down bad like scroll fests, like you're never going to want to do that. Like you're not even going to think about it. As I'm running, I'm thinking like I may not be perfect, I may not know a lot about chemistry or calculus or whatever, but I will know how to love my children. And that's just motivating as hell for me, like thinking about them. And if you kind of like put it into that perspective, it's like that's a good way to desexualize your brain. And like putting these women on a pedestal, you just have to think like your future wife is out there somewhere walking around like waiting to meet you. And it's like you got to ask yourself like what you're doing right now, like would she approve of that? Just really ask yourself. And if the answer is no, then you kind of got to rethink some things. That's like a mindset that helps me a lot. And I'm thinking like I want to be the strongest and the healthiest that I can be for her and my kids, right? And it's like I'll be at the gym and I'm like, well, I got to be the protector, right? I got to be as strong as I can, like to protect my kids. I got to get this degree to like make money and send them off to college and put them in like a safe neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like if like that's just so motivating as a man. And if you like just get into this mindset, like trust me, all these like degenerate like things and like these addictions and all this lust, like you just kind of forget about that. It's hard to kind of hold back sometimes. Like you see an attractive girl and it's hard not to, want to pursue, right? Because that's just like a male instinct, right? You want to pursue, you want to like, talk to her, whatever, but you just kind of got to like ask yourself like if it's like the appropriate time, you know what I mean? Like you shouldn't be like going out of your way and like being like a simp or whatever. If it's in the moment and you just got to trust your gut, man. Like if you feel like it's right, then go up to her and, have a conversation, whatever. Like, but it's not the person you're chasing, it's the feeling, right? It's the feeling of love and affection and, raising a family. And like, that's like the most fulfilling feeling you can experience as a human. And once you base your decisions off of that, you'll never want to go back to like these like degenerate activities and, scrolling and like sexualizing these women. And you'll actually kind of respect women more. Don't be in like this all or nothing mindset where you just become like weird towards women and don't talk to them at all or whatever. I'd say like if the timing's right, like go for it. And you just gotta trust your gut on that one. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe for the algorithm so this gets out there. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Hey, get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon. I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession.